Hello, I am Caleb Westbrook, and I am the design teacher of both English 11 and English 12 at Dwight Global. This is my fourth year teaching, and I love the flexibility that online teaching affords, both for me and for students who are exploring Sparks outside of school, or just like the flexibility of online learning for whatever reason. I also am a teacher at a school in Kansas City where I live, and I teach English, and I'm also a debate coach. So live kind of in both worlds, online and in a brick and mortar school. In English 12, I'm really excited about what we'll be discussing. We'll start with a selection of essays. They're from a collection, the best essays of 2021, and even within the last 4 or 5 years, a lot has changed. But one of the reasons I like this selection of essays is because they're written largely in and just out of the pandemic. I think that's an experience that so many of us, like, such a significant experience. Some of us may have had relatively neutral experience, but I think a lot of us were impacted in ways, and even as we look back, maybe impacted in ways that we didn't immediately understand. And so some of those essays relate specifically to the pandemic. Some of them relate to other important social issues. And so this is a different kind of literature. It's not fiction. It's creative nonfiction, and it also explores relevant world issues. So I look forward to reading that and discussing that with you. In the second trimester, we will read a play, A Raisin in the Sun, that deals with issues of racial equality, both in the past, and we'll discuss how it continues to impact the present. And then in our very last trimester, you will actually get the chance to choose your own book, and I look forward to that, and kind of a way to finish English 12, and probably for many of you graduating your graduation year, finish it off strong and share maybe a book that interests you. A few other kind of tips for how to succeed. It's a lot of the same tips that you probably hear in other courses, but I really cherish the discussion that we have in class. So please make every effort to attend class regularly and communicate when you can't be there. It really does just make the overall learning experience better. Work at keeping up with the course. I know certain extenuating circumstances might cause students to fall behind, especially for those who are involved in extracurriculars that take up a lot of time outside of school. But really prioritize keeping up with your work, because it's just going to make your school year that much less stressful, really, and you'll feel like you're able to really engage more with the individual assignments and put your best effort in. And with that, I would say communicate with me whenever something comes up that you don't understand, or you're falling behind, or just need some feedback in. Please make sure that you reach out via email. We can always set up times to meet outside of class or after class. So just have that open line of communication. It's actually a really important college skill as well. And then the last piece of advice, I know that sometimes we get in the habit of completing our assignments just by going to our Canvas dashboard to-do list. But I really encourage you to, at least at the beginning of each week, quickly go through the module itself to make sure you're not missing a resource that maybe isn't an assignment, right? Maybe it's just in the module, not with a specific due date, and I just don't want you to miss any of those resources. So be sure and move through the modules, not just the to-do list for the assignments. I'm looking forward to a great year, and awesome conversations together.